It's February when love is in the air. And what better way to display it than to talk about it with my friends all about vibrancy. I should ring in the year and raise that awareness to a higher consciousness and being vibrant, setting goals for yourself so you can not only be a better version of yourself, but for your loved ones too. Renewing your mindset, your attitude, your sense of presence with intentions that you can experience the beauty of this life on your terms. These days, so easy to be disconnected. You need to learn how to step into the presence of today, the now, feeling fresh, renewed, being intentional, and free to all of those attachments of the past to the hopeful outcomes of your future. That's what someone said to me, to what others believe
I should be.
doing. Instead, focus all of these and those deeply rooted feelings inside of you now. February is just as good as January. It's only a different month of the calendar. And if you fell off the wagon, so to speak, why not start over again? Welcome to my sphere. My name is Barbie Latibisi. I am a relationship and divorce strategist, where I've learned after a horrific relationship the importance to care for myself, for my child, and for my future. Hence, it's the reason for my brief pause in the last couple of months, but I am back, devoted as ever to share insight from my heart. I've missed you, and it's just been way too long. This is my way of giving back to you for the amazing opportunities and magical unfoldings that have transformed me to who I am today. Just know I've earned my stripes, and that although I may not know you personally, I do love you and I care for you. To set up today's video expectations, I am going to share 5 ways to becoming more vibrant in your life. Please let me know in the comment section where in the world you're tuning in from. I have many friends from all over the world, and each time we connect, I am reminded how alike and united we are in purpose. And I am currently, as you can probably see, I'm not sure if you can see the water, I am in Canyon Lake, where there is plentiful of water, meaning a lake, for those sports minded. So are you tired of being tired? Of feeling like you are in that hamster wheel of life? Let me let you in on a secret. And I'm being totally transparent. I do too. In fact, that I have gone to extremes to do this religiously, what I am about to share with you today. So I want you to tune in. These are short and will give you a sense of purpose and definitely something to pause about. You must renew your senses, particularly those that bring a sense of awareness. You've got to pivot your mind, and your vibrancy, I promise you, will outshine you. So let's get going. 1, sleep. Are you sleep deprived? You must wind down your evenings early so you feel fresh when you rise. This is a non-negotiable for me. And how often are you or someone you know may stay up late till the middle of the night staring at their phones and feel so unrested in the morning? Sometimes there are situations we obviously can't help. I think about those moms who just brought their newborns home. Oh, I remember those days. Or how about those who go to bed and who are faced to experience landscapers mowing, or those revving up their engines for whatever reason in the neighborhood that just wreck it for you? You must hunker down and develop a practice of sorts. Let me tell you, most people are simply fatigue. They schedule out a sleep routine for you. And no matter what compromises it or your life, stick to it. Studies have shown the less you sleep, the shorter your lifespan will be. 2, set daily reminders you can easily use on your mobile device to do these. Speaking specifically of training your mind and spirit to be alive, basically to step into that energy. Chances are you're not currently reminding yourself to be present because you have to catch up with this or that, and everything just has a tendency to be pulling you, if anything, away. You have to trigger yourself to do something specifically that requires you to set up that reminder as a daily habit for you. This one, I thought about this for my parents who are challenged with children who sometimes fail to mind or behave. Let me tell you, so if my daughter is not listening, I pause and trigger myself to ask, what level am I currently in at the given moment where I must level up to not get upset or disappointed? I ask myself those questions because I am aware of my feelings and know I wouldn't want someone speaking down to me. I immediately eradicate those negative energies. I literally ask myself, what must I do to change the energy at the moment? So I instantly breathe and tell myself, I love her. Have patience. Let me tell you, it's important to measure yourself in terms of your vibrancy and your connection with others. Lift up your presence. Staying in the mode will guarantee to get you there. I also thought about what I do when I enter a room that I don't particularly desire to be in, as that being in a challenging courtroom. I tell myself, as crazy as this may sound, I am entering joyous today, and no one will rob me of my happiness. I'm here to do what I am here for and that I have prepared to do. And at the end, I simply just walk away feeling accomplished by just facing my fears and tackling it head on. And like is the case when I serve, I do so from a place of love. And I aim to lead by example, by influencing the spirit of those who need a little lift in their day. Unconsciously, I do, and it works. And for those who may feel a little spiritually challenged because the weight of their shoulders is weighing rather heavy, set an alarm on your phone and or your computer with a label or a memo on there that reminds you of who you are. For example, that label can act as a reminder to encourage you and to also love on others despite differences. So if you know you have those trigger moments, or you know that you are in a specific mindset, those memos or those alarms, they work wonders. If you are enjoying this video, be certain to like and subscribe to my weekly content of all things bright and beautiful. Speaking of specifically love and relationships. 3, I am curious, when something doesn't go well in your day, how do you reset or renew your mind? You need a resilient renewal practice so that you are resilient. Maybe someone posted something that challenged you, or they said something unkind, or it was you that got the bad news at work, or a family member may have hurt and made you angry. When that emotion strikes you, what do you do? When this happens, acknowledge it. It's very important that you do. And ask yourself, where is this coming from? And where do you want to move forward with this? What do you want to do next to change that energy? Just a little food for thought. Remember, you can always get up and go for a quick walk to reset your mind and keep perspective by stepping into your own power. Remember, after all, You do have the ability to manage your attitude and next actions, regardless of what happens. Could be going bankrupt. You do have a level of accountability for certain, but you also have control to not allow it to happen. Or it could be a project not going your way that you had envisioned for yourself and for your family. Maybe someone betrayed you. How do you respond to that kind of behavior? 4, another way to connect is with gratitude each day. Do you journal? If not, I encourage you to do so, and do so once a day. Make sure to capture 3 things you had that day. Notice those things and not just barrel over them, digest them. Something I do often. I find the beauty to most unforeseen of circumstances or locations. It's a daily practice I do. And I've caught my daughter, oddly, surprising me vocally when she points them out on her own. One example that comes to mind is pointing out the beautiful colored leaves, like for instance in the fall, that may still be lingering on those trees as we're driving down the neighborhood, or writing something you intentionally did different to bring more of that awareness into your day. One of the easiest way to improve your life overall is by journaling. I do this in my computer. You can do it on your pad. Others, they write in books. What matters is that it's done. And it is a way that will renew your spirit. When you write it, you feel it, my friends. It makes you more perceptive to things and has a marvelous way of elevating elegantly your soul in the most unexpected of times. 5, by far, the next one is one of my absolute faves. Give praise or affirm someone today, or any day for that matter. Aim to pick 3 people. I'm big on those 3s. Tell them something that is beautiful about them. Perhaps they are unusually strong at handling an issue that you probably would not think that you could handle. And share your admiration for them, or maybe their friendship means the world to you. Compliment them. Send them an audio text. Tell them how much you appreciate them, that you love and admire them. Know that a simple way to renew your spirit is to connect with others and to tell them, I appreciate you. Tell them how their team went above and beyond your expectations. Everyone wants to be acknowledged. They want to hear a kind word. However that looks like for you, just do it. Be certain to share your praise or appreciation. I always love a good challenge, and today I'm going to challenge you to renew your practices for renewing your spirit. What practice can you add to your day to improve it or make it better? Just go capture it. Until next week, I'll see ya on the bright side. Hope you found these helpful. Be certain to give me a like and subscribe, and leave me a note in the comment section. I would love to hear from you.